Well,
have you seen that clamp anywhere?
I think we found our missing clamp. Here's one, and then here's two right up here. Let's see if I can reach it. There we go. Look at that. Here you go. I got you something in the mail there, buddy. Got two broken clamps there for you.
What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to another video. Back in the new shop today, working on the first gen. So today and tomorrow we have to kind of get prepared and ready for, if you guys keep hearing me harp on it, Smoky Mountain Truck Fest is this weekend. Always a good time. We will be hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, dynoing the first gen with the new engine setup. Slightly nervous about it, not gonna lie, but you know what could make it even better than dynoing it, than installing some of our favorite giggle gas. We've got some nitrous, we've got some Nitrous Express parts here back on the tailgate, and that is what we're kind of jumping into first thing today. We did actually have a couple little hiccups with the first gen. We actually came out here into the shop the one morning, and those clamps and the wastegate piping, I'll show you guys over here. We've actually got one back on there because we had to order some new clamps. We came out into the shop, and our wastegates sitting right down there, 1 and 2, which are these little hater pipes here on the side of the hood stack, they were actually just like resting, falling, laying down on the frame rail of the truck. So we actually had 2 clamps just break kind of like overnight. They were fine the one day, and next thing you know, we came out here and the clamps actually broke. So the one broke, see if we can get this thing to focus. One broke right there, and the other one, oh, same thing, kind of broke right there on the shaft. And then I will say, Michael tightened these down, so they weren't over torqued or over tightened, because the ones on the 05 I have tightened, and I've absolutely tightened the crap out of them. So I would say that it was not our fault from over tightening them, and the fact that they both broke just sitting here chilling, doing nothing, little bit of an odd thing. We're kind of a little stumped. So if anyone out there from Turbo Smart is watching, or if you want to send this to somebody from Turbo Smart, you know, we had to order some new clamps because they just broke. So, but anyway, we love Turbo Smart wastegates. We've never had a problem with them before, but we went ahead and got all new clamps. That way we did not have any issues, because these are pretty specific clamps. If we were at an event or something like that and those break, not very easy thing to go quickly find and replace. So we gotta put our new clamps on the wastegates, and then as you can see, like I said, we've got some Nitrous Express parts. We've got a bottle bracket. We've got 2 bottles here that we pulled from our kind of like Pro Street nitrous stash, and we're gonna wire up some nitrous. We're gonna start kind of installing all this stuff, and we'll kind of run you guys through some of that process if you guys are interested in figuring out how to put nitrous on your diesel. Just a little bit here, but that's where the day is kind of starting. We've got a lot of miscellaneous stuff to kind of button up between the 05 and the first gen. Those are the 2 trucks that we are taking. And yeah, that's where this glorious Tuesday morning is starting. So anyway, shameless plug of the video. You guys already knew it was coming. If you guys have not entered to win the 08, the trailer, and the $5,000, I don't know really what you're waiting for at this point, but I can guarantee you, you will not have a chance to win if you don't get entered. Wrenchworks.com is where you go to get entered to win the truck and the trailer. Every dollar that you spend is automatic entries to win the entire setup. May 1st is your deadline. We're probably down to less than 20-ish, 22, 23-ish days. And then that's it. That's all the chance you get. So make sure you guys go do that. But anyway, where are we starting here? Mount some bottles?
Mount some bottles.
Mount some bottles. All right. Well, we're gonna start unpackaging all this stuff and mount the bottles first. How you making out there, buddy? Great, beautiful, like $1 million bucks.
They're gonna love the purge.
They're gonna love the purge. Who doesn't love the purge? So anyway, boys, catching up here real quick here, kind of midday update. So would you say that when you're doing nitrous, that step number 1 would be to like mount the stuff that you know is not gonna move, say like the bottles and the solenoids and stuff?
Yeah, mount bottles, mount solenoids, figure out where everything is, like kind of map it out.
Gotcha. So
Purge or purge.
So hit on Google Maps, figure out where you want to put your nitrous stuff. So as you guys can see, we put the bottles pretty much in the same location as the 05 right here in the upper driver's corner right here. So we've got our dual bottle mount from Nitrous Express. It's going to hold our big boy bottles, no fancy carbon bottles for the first gen yet, but got our bottles. So the way, I guess there is no right or wrong way as far as like line sizing and wine things. So
You want a Y. You don't want a T, like it's a liquid.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, so yes. So basically we're using Ys everywhere. So we're running 2 bottles wide into one line, which then goes up to our solenoids. So this is our main big number 8 line. So I guess that's where I was going. This truck is set up a little bit different, but as far as line sizing goes, it's not really like.
Or putting 8 in here to keep all the bottles the same. It's been a tell them about the madness of all the bottles.
Yeah, so pretty much our plan, our long-term plan here is to put nitrous on mostly every truck that we have here. We have a lot of bottles for the Pro Street truck, which we're then going to sprinkle throughout the trucks as we need them. So we're trying to keep, and bottles are bottles, yes, but our fittings on our bottles, we're trying to keep all of our line sizing and fittings throughout the whole entire fleet the same. So it may not be the same for you guys as far as like the way your kits come. If you get like a Nitrous Express kit, they might have a little bit different line sizing. It's not really that big of a deal. Most of the time, most people are not trying to add 2,000 horsepower worth of nitrous. Unlike us, we are. We're trying to set the world on fire every time we go anywhere. So number 8 lines and number 6 line is pretty average, it's pretty good. So we've got 2 number 6 lines wide into one single number 8 line, keep the volume size up to the front. So I've been working on mounting that, and then Michael up here has mounted the solenoids. So the way we're doing this truck, a little similar to the 08, but just kind of like the next step. So 3 kits. We've got a spool jet kit, and we've got 2 main kits. So spool jet kit is going to basically be the same. It's going to go into the side of the turbo, into the front of the turbo, and then our main 2 kits are going to be in this intercooler piping right off of our manifold charger right before it goes into our intercooler. So we've got our solenoids, we've got our purges, those are completely mounted. We kind of figured out where our purge is going to go. You guys will see that a little bit later, but as you guys can see, we snuck our main feed line up. That is going to feed both of our solenoids, and Michael is just about ready to rip this intercooler piping off because we need to weld some bungs in. A little hard to see, but we're going to sneak them right down in there. So we're going to take this intercooler piping off, and I'm going to continue to kind of secure our main line up from our bottles up to here. And then the fun thing,
Teasing them.
I'm teasing them?
Purge.
Yeah, I'm teasing them. I'm not going to tell them where the purge is quite yet. I'm not going to tell them where the purge is quite yet. They got to stick around to the end for that. You know what I mean? If you guys leave now, it's no fun. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Little brief update. And yeah, he's going to do some welding, and I'm going to do some more line routing. And then we have the last fun thing, you know, wiring.
Oh.
Gotta love some wiring.
Yeah.
So we had a long discussion this morning on how we're going to wire this whole thing, because this is where it gets a little hectic and a little crazy. Really, we don't really have a game plan yet. So we're going to cut here, and we'll come back to you guys when we do have a game plan. So anyway, hopefully that helps some of you guys out. But mount your bottles, mount your stuff, run your lines, figure out where you want to put stuff. Hopefully Google Maps can tell you all that. And yeah, we'll catch back up here in a little bit. Why don't you say this stuff on camera?
Just run -6. -8 isn't needed.
Yeah.
It's plenty.
I can already see it now. Greg A put -8 line on everything. Why do I need -8? No, you don't. Michael was literally like, why don't you
Bottles, that's it.
tell people that they don't need -8? You probably don't even need -6.
That's made plenty of extra with -6.
Pipe back in here. What size jets are you putting in there, buddy?
33 and an 18.
Oh, a little baby. Baby. This doesn't get any smaller. Oh. Safety first here. Safety first here. We need to make sure this sucker stays together.
Yep. The block. The
Slow.
block will appreciate it.
The block will appreciate it. Yeah. About that. We need to make a deck plate like those semi guys. We'll just take a big slab and just get some ratchet straps, put it around it, and be fine. This looks nice. That's what you say.
I know.
This is a book. I took it out of your book.
Yes.
Well, this looks nice. Reagan's favorite pastime, filling her boots up with water and getting muddy. All right, if you guys stick till the end of the video, we're about to line up all these cans. Only like a 1 or 2 day supply here of what we've drank. We're gonna crush them with a bumper of the Peterbilt, but you gotta stay to the end of the video because we're gonna try and line up the whole bumper. But shameless plug of the video, we are actually running a little low. If you guys wanna feed our caffeine addiction, the P.O. box description is always down below. Would greatly appreciate that. But
oh, for sure.
Gotta send the 0 calorie ones from here. Watching our figure. Mr. Juice Man over here, he doesn't care. Michael's very picky though. He only drinks one specific kind. He only drinks the pink Monster Juice ones.
Pipeline Punch
Pipeline Punch
is the name.
Or water. Either one.
Oh, they can get healthy if you guys want to send waters. Send waters in the P.O. box.
I'll just say what I drink.
Got you. One day, Fire King. One day, Wire King.
She working. There's no way to test the other two kits.
I mean,
take it to the streets, baby.
to the driveway.
The streets are always open, okay? The racetrack may not be open, but the streets, they always open.
Almost,
I hate that I'm the one who has to miss it. I'm just. Oh, we only shot out 2?
A couple went backwards.
Oh, okay.
But it like held the truck up for a second.
I was gonna say, I was asking Michael, I was like, man, is it gonna hold the truck up? All right, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 25. Somebody else do that math because I'm not incapable of doing that right now. 18 or 18 consecutive cans crushed. So is that
a world record?
No, definitely not. It's not a world record. But I will say though, if you guys want to send us in full cans to drink, don't send us empty cans. We don't want no empty cans. You guys send us full cans, and we'll keep doing it because there's more space. We could actually line the whole thing up, and Dawson could get them a little bit better so we have less missed ones. But
My fault. My fault.
18's the record. We got to keep going up. We got to go till we're across there and do them all. No flops. Well, I don't know. World's most expensive can crusher. Noticed it when I was back here. Developed a little air leak all of a sudden. Go figure. Always when you're loading up, ready to hit the road. Is that from all the airline stuff that we were planning on doing? Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, we're actually prepared.
I'd say you're good.
Should put some sleeves on it. Ready for take 2, I guess?
I think the wire harness in the taillight came over there, and it's just been fondled a lot lately.
Fondled a lot lately? Really? Are you jealous or, Ready? To get fondled a lot? Yeah. following morning. Do not mind all of the birds. The birds are back. The birds are going crazy, and they are just absolutely really loud. But anyway, guys, as you guys can see, 05 back in action on the black wheels. Went ahead and put the nitrous purge setup back on it. Just miscellaneous stuff on the 05. Not really a ton of stuff to do, but tested the nitrous, make sure that's working good last night. And then the 12 valve, the first gen over here on the polished wheels. What do you guys think of the polished wheels? Honestly, it's a whole new look. I'm kind of digging it. I like changing wheels and tires up, but this look is really cool. It looks good on the silver, but the nitrous setup is temporarily complete enough to use for this weekend. That's the way I'll word it. Everything is set, ready to go, mounted, and some of the wiring is kind of put together to use this weekend for one kit if we get that far. Honestly, just because it's a new engine, very little street miles, so we'll see what it does on the dyno if we get the chance to this weekend. So it's not wired the complete way that we are going to run the truck the rest of the year with both kits and all that stuff. It's kind of a temporary setup. We'll go over that. I'm not going to climb up there. It's still kind of slippery and wet and kind of a pain to show you guys right this second, but I will show you guys in the next video upcoming how all of the nitrous is working in the first gen when we get that far. So change the oil in it, fresh engine, just a lot of miscellaneous. The wiring honestly takes quite a bit. Went ahead and got our new mud flaps set up on the Pete. Lots of miscellaneous stuff, always getting ready for these events. It always adds up to a ton of time. But anyway, boys, that is gonna wrap it up. Again, make sure your new truck is sitting right inside those garage doors. The 08, the trailer, and $5,000 giveaway still going on, still going strong. We actually are restocking the website again, so if you guys are missing out on stuff that you want, if you don't see it, send us an email potentially, but go back and check to see if it's back in stock, because like I said, we are putting more stuff back on and on as time goes on. Again, if you guys look at the website, if you guys are entered, if you're here this far, just remember there is a processing time before your stuff gets shipped out. So give us a little bit of time. We are kicking butt. We are getting orders out as quickly, as fast as possible. But again, there's a lot, so give them a little bit of time. We are working around the clock to get them out to you guys as quickly as possible. So your shipping time is really just the time that it takes when the package lands at the place to get to you. That's not the actual time to process it, to pack it. There's processing time in there just like everything else. Someone's got to actually go pull that stuff, put it in a box, get it out to you, boys. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. We'll see you guys. Make sure you grab your entries for the giveaway. We'll see you in the next video. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully we have some tread on some tires by the time we get home. But make sure you stay tuned for the next video. We'll see you.